Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new video. I hope you guys are doing so well. Today we're gonna do a what I eat in a day. I already made myself some coffee. This was a very big jar, so I added a lot of ice in it, and yet I still think I made too much coffee. I am entering my coffee era. You guys know I'm not into like sweet drinks or really coffee. I was never a coffee person. I enjoy coffee here and there, but I'm not someone who drinks it like every morning. When I do need caffeine, I drink like an Alani Nu, which isn't the best solution. I should be drinking more like regular caffeine, not like energy drinks, you know what I mean? So I've been making myself a cup of coffee in the morning. It's only been like 2 days. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but it's a fun little activity. It's like so zen. I really like it. I'm still trying to figure out the measurements. It's actually a good thing I ended up putting it in this weck jar. It's my first time making coffee in this weck jar, and it worked out because I think I did a little bit too much coffee. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's okay. We have time. I already know what I'm gonna eat for today. Thankfully, I don't have much time. So for lunch, I actually have some leftovers that my mom gave me. She made bibimbap, which is basically like a, how do you explain bibimbap? It's bibimbap is bean sprouts, soybean sprouts. So it's the one with the little yellow bean on it. And it's basically like steamed soybean sprouts with like kimchi and meat and rice, and it looks like a bibimbap, but it tastes different. And like the marinade that you put in it is soy sauce based. It kind of gives the concept of bibimbap because you're like mixing it all together. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I've eaten it on my channel before, and I'm pretty sure my mom has a video on how to make it, so I will link it down below. But thank goodness for her, because I was like, what am I gonna eat for lunch? Even though I am very excited for dinner. I need to take out the meat for dinner. Lighting in my kitchen is not very fun because it is so bright out. So that window is like blown out, and then that window is blown out, and then you can't see me. So we're just gonna work with what we got. My mom gave this to me yesterday when I went over to show them the kids because they got a haircut. So this is bibimbap. Please don't mind my thumb. I literally just broke it. I'm so upset. I was cleaning and I just smashed it, and then it just flew off, and I was like, okay, I accept it, whatever. I think I'm also gonna have to go get this tightened. It is way too loose. I've measured it multiple times, and I think I need like 2 of these gone. I think I'm gonna ask Trin to reattach it. It's like dangling and getting caught on things. It's just too long, and it's starting to get in the way of everything. Anyways, this is bibimbap. As you guys can see, it's rice, and you can see like the ground beef, the kimchi parts, and then this is the soybean sprouts. So what I'm gonna do is put the rice in a bowl. Well, that was easy. And then I'm actually going to top it with the soybeans. Then I'm gonna stick it in the microwave for a few minutes, and then once it's done, we'll take this marinade, which is a soy sauce based marinade. It has like sesame oil in it, and then some green onions and some other flavorings, and then we'll use this to kind of season it up. Okay, now that that has been all warmed up, I'm gonna take this. Sometimes I don't even need all of it because, so the rice is not seasoned with salt. The only flavoring it's getting is probably from the kimchi, but the kimchi has been washed out, so it doesn't hold a lot of the sodium. It only holds that like sour kimchi flavor, the fermented kind of pickle flavor. So this is where we're getting all kind of like the saltiness of it, like the umami, I guess. So instead of picking up a bunch of the soy sauce, I like to take majority of the green onions first because it has so much of the sauce already, but I want the green onions. And then you can see kind of like how much of the soy sauce is left over. So then from here, you just mix it all together. Oopsies, is it still cold? Hold on real quick, you guys. Oh. I can stick it in the microwave again afterwards. But from here, like, I don't think that's gonna be enough. I'm pretty sure my mom, the queen that she is, she probably measured this out perfectly. So I'm just gonna trust her and put the whole thing in because it looks like a lot, but it's not, I promise. So you see what I mean? How it kind of looks like bibimbap, but it's not. It doesn't have the same ingredients as bibimbap. Even though the concept of it is bibimbap, it's different. Okay, I want to share something that's been making my life a lot easier. Today's video is sponsored by Cook Unity. Cook Unity is a chef-to-you meal delivery platform that connects you with hundreds of fresh, fully prepped meals from award-winning chefs. One of my favorite things about Cook Unity is the variety of options that they carry. Because every week, you can choose from 300 meals nationwide across more than 25 diets and global cuisines. And everything arrives fresh, ready to heat and eat. I just heat it up for a couple minutes and it's done. And you can heat it up by oven or microwave depending on how much time you have. I love the variety that Cook Unity has. Whether you're looking for a high protein meal, low sodium option, keto, vegan, or maybe you're just trying to look for something different, they have everything for you. And thanks to the hundreds of rotating meals, it never feels repetitive. Every meal is handcrafted in small batches with fresh ingredients. And a really cool thing Cook Unity added is that you can actually see the chef who is behind your delicious meal. Today, I'm trying the creamy Marry Me chicken. It smells so good. Look at that deliciousness. The chicken on the side here with the buttered rice and asparagus. Oh, if I were to describe Cook Unity to a friend, I'd say it's basically restaurant quality food from incredible chefs straight to your door. All without the hassle of cooking or ordering takeout. So if you've been looking for an easier way to eat well, go to the link down below in the description to try Cook Unity and get 50% off your first order of chef-made meals delivered straight to your door. So make sure you click the link down below or use my code MichelleYeji50 to try it out. This chicken is so good. All done. It looks so yummy and it smells so yummy. I had to put it back in the microwave just because I really like my food really warm, but it's gonna taste so good. All I'm missing is some soup, but it's a little too hot for that. That tastes so good. Hopefully you guys can't hear the industrial fan. It is that time, you guys. It's like not hot enough to bring out the AC, but it's not cool enough to like not have a giant fan running, you know? It's also very humid these days. I feel like I can't stop talking about the weather because I've just never felt it so humid. This is so good. I'm really excited to make dinner. I think I'm going to be eating dinner a little bit later than I thought though, because I'm eating right now and it's like 2 o'clock. So I'll probably make dinner way later because I don't know when I'm going to get hungry after this. But I'm going to make kind of like a little shabu shabu, not really sukiyaki because sukiyaki is like sweet, but something kind of like that. I went shopping yesterday and I got some meat, I got some veggies, so we'll make like a little broth and just kind of put everything in. I don't have ponzu, but that's okay. I was going to get ponzu, but I thought to myself like, oh, I don't eat ponzu on a regular, so it's just gonna go to waste. And then I'll probably eat it with some rice if I even am that hungry. I don't know after this. I think I like bibimbap way more than like bibimbap. I'll eat bibimbap. Bibimbap usually has like an assortment of pantans, which is side dishes. It's all those little dishes that you guys get before the entree whenever you go to a Korean restaurant. So usually like some type of root, some type of spinach, probably soybean sprouts. I'm trying to think of what else. Usually it's a lot of roots, not herbs. What am I trying to say? Yeah, roots, things like that. And you mix it all up in white rice and you add like gochujang in it, some sesame oil in it, and you mix it up and it's so good. I do also like torso bibimbap, which is like a stone version. So it's literally everything I just explained, but in a stone pot or bowl, and you put it on the stove and you crisp it up so that the bottom rice gets super crispy. It's so good. Mmm. Crispy rice makes me think, or reminds me that I really want to make tahdig. I'm not too confident about making rice tahdig, but I'm super interested in making I think Persians call it macaroni or macaroni. I don't know. I feel like I've heard it in different ways, but it's like a pasta tahdig. So I'm going to make that one day. I'm debating if I want to make it with a lasagna sheet or if I just want to make it straight up with like the spaghetti noodles, because I've seen it both ways and they look so good. There's a helicopter going by. He is busy, busy, busy. Mmm. It's so good. I have to get back on my reading marathon. I stopped reading after finishing the 2 books from the off-camp series. Off-campus? Off-campus. I started the Allie and Dean one, but I haven't finished. I also got the Last Letters, I think it's called. The Last Letters. Yeah, I think it's called The Last Letters. Kim was reading it. She bawled her eyes out. I don't think she's finished it yet. I'm going to try to play catch up so that we read, I think, chapter 27 together. I heard it is killer. I've seen videos on TikTok and everyone's literally bawling their eyes out. And I'm like, what could possibly be going on? I don't know the context of the story at all. I haven't read it or really knew anything about it before Kim told me. I just know it's about, I think, someone in the military. I'm assuming someone writes letters, but I don't know why it's sad. I don't know. Kim cried the first chapter, so I don't know what to expect. Something stuck in my throat. Something spicy is stuck in my throat. Oh my God, I'm crying. Oh my God, that hurts. Oh my gosh, I almost died on camera. I'm gonna finish the rest of this and then I'm gonna see you guys for dinner. I'm so excited to eat dinner. My mom always used to be like, why are you thinking about the next meal while you're eating a meal? But my dad and I, it's been my whole life. Like, how are you not excited about food? It is officially dinner time. It is 8:23, so we're gonna get cooking. There's a lot of prep that I have to do. I have to get my mushrooms. I have to chop up my cabbage. I have to chop up my bok choy. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I think that's pretty much it. Let me get the pot that I'm gonna be using out. This is my little Le Creuset heart pot that my mom gifted me. I love it so much. Look at her. She makes me so happy. I'm gonna get started on the broth. Okay, we have my little baby bok choys. Look how cute they are. They're so tiny. And then luckily, I was kind of worried when I was shopping. I was like, oh, if I want to buy a cabbage, I'm going to have to buy the whole cabbage. And I don't need a whole cabbage. But luckily, H Mart sold them in halves, which was perfect. So I grabbed one of these. I'll probably just chop it up so that there's like an even kind of distribution of white part to leafy part, even though it's all a leaf, you know what I mean. And then I'm gonna kind of clean it all up. And yeah, I also have some mushrooms. I'll probably eat all of these. These bok choys are so many, but they're perfect. Because if I were to use like regular sized bok choys, I would have to probably cut them. But these I can probably eat as wholes. They're so cute, they're tiny. I'm just gonna cut off the roots like so. I don't know why it's so dark in there. It's kind of grossing me out. Let me figure it out. Oh, it's kind of rotten in there. Check your veggies, kids, and clean them because you don't know what's living in there. I'm like dying. These are so cute. They have like sprouts in the center. I don't know if you guys can see that. I restarted watching New Girl. Okay, into the boiling water goes a little coin. That's the anchovy broth coin. I could technically leave it at this, but I'm gonna add just a little, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so shaky. Just a little bit of soup base. Not too much, I don't want it salty, I just want a little flavor. Okay, now I'm going to just get all that water out. I'm using the lid to hold everything. This is all the bok choy. Not all of it, but all the bok choy I'll be eating. And then I'm going to do half a portion of Napa cabbage. The fireworks are going off. It's okay, Figgy. Good boy. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't react to fireworks. Clem, luckily, is not a dog that is traumatized by fireworks. She's traumatized by a lot of things, but she's not traumatized by fireworks. So 4th of July is quite easy for me. I'm very lucky, but I just want to make sure that Figgy is also calm. Luckily, because Clem is calm, he won't be learning, you know, to freak out. At least she's like zen, and he's like, oh, okay, nothing's wrong, you know? For the Napa cabbage, we are going to have to prep and store away ourselves because it did not come packaged like the bok choy. I don't want too much of the root area, and then I'm just gonna chop this up. I'm using the smallest knife. Why did I do this to myself? So my broth has already been boiled up, but before I fully boil it, I'm going to add in my veggies. Hopefully these veggies fit. I just realized maybe this pot is too small, but the veggies will die down, you know? Okay, I'm gonna try not to burn myself in this process. There we go. I'm gonna boil it all together. Okay, I just touched that boiling water and it was hot. I'm gonna push this down. Oh no, I think that's a perfect amount of water. I'm sorry if this part doesn't look appetizing, but I'm going to lay down the meat. I patted them dry just so they don't, you know, get all crumbly. And then I'm gonna top it with my favorite mushrooms. I'm gonna turn on the heat. Then I'm gonna cover it up, let that come to a boil, and then we'll see what it looks like in a few minutes. I'm gonna make my sauce for the time being. It's time to eat. I'm so excited. I made a little sauce. I grew up always eating like a soba sauce, like a soba noodle sauce, which is basically the soup-based sauce. I added some water to dilute it just a little bit, and then added in some of the spicy garlic sauce and sriracha just to spice it up. You can also do ponzu. I didn't grow up eating ponzu until I was older, and I would have it at like shabu shabu. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I am a little worried only because I'm like, oh, I hope the veggies are okay, because I think I might have overdone the... What am I trying to say? I'm so hungry I can't think. The Napa cabbage. Let's taste the meat. I got it at H Mart. Mmm. Yum. Okay. It's basically like a personalized hot pot / shabu shabu at home. I have some rice here as well. I'm gonna dip. Mmm. Mmm. You're going to want to make sure that you have a sauce of some sort unless you season the broth. Let's try the bok choy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Figgy, leave your sister alone. I don't know if you guys can hear Clem growling. You can pretty much do any kind of mushrooms that you'd like. You can add onion in this. I should have probably added onion to give it some flavoring, but I forgot, so that's okay. Ooh, it is hot. Like, I'm physically sweating hot kind of thing. Oh, this is so good. Okay, Michelle, you are a mess. Excuse me, you guys. Please excuse me. I'm gonna taste the broth just because I'm curious, even though I know it's bland. Oh, it's so refreshing though, because it has all that good stuff, you know? You could technically salt it and like make porridge. My mom used to do that all the time. We would eat and then we would take the soup, the broth, and then she would season it, add some rice. The Le Creuset pot. Am I saying it right? I don't know if I am, but it's perfect because it keeps the broth and everything warm. Let's do a just veggie bite. I'm gonna do some bok choy. I'm gonna do some cabbage and some mushroom. I want to show you guys, but I was holding it upside down. Let me show you. Doesn't that look good? My mushrooms are separating. If you don't want rice, you could put noodles in this. Glass noodles, maybe? Any noodles, actually. Okay, the only thing I would do differently is probably put in the meat kind of like layer by layer because it did kind of bunch up. Another method is I've seen people separate and kind of do cabbage, meat, something else, cabbage, meat, cabbage, meat, cabbage, meat, and that way it's all separated and kind of like easier to bite down. So I'll have to do that next time. This is so good. If you go to H Mart, it's so easy to find the meat. It's just shabu shabu meat. They have pork versions. They have, I don't know if they have chicken versions, but they have the beef versions. They have Wagyu. Mm-hmm. Mm. I have some water here. I brought you guys closer, but please don't mind if I'm sweating, okay? Because it's really hot, humid, and then I'm eating hot stuff. Hold on, everything needs to come closer. Okay. This is so freaking good. I actually might go get ponzu. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm like really curious. But can you guys let me know what ponzu is good? Because not that I'm picky with it, but I just don't know which ponzu is good because I've never bought it before. Okay. I keep missing my mouth. I think next time I'll also add more mushrooms. I really like the mushrooms. Originally, instead of the little anchovy coin that I put in, you would use tajima, which is the thick seaweed. So if you ever go to a shabu shabu, you'll notice, like, I don't know what it's called in Japanese. Oh, my chin is so like hot and spicy because I keep spilling the sauce all over because I don't realize how much water is held in these vegetables. But yeah, normally you would use that, but it kind of gives the same esque, you know? Okay, last bite, you guys. Oh, I already know this is gonna get all over me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you've ever tried making hot pot at home, what kind of hot pot did you make? Let me know down in the comments. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.